is Robin, and today is Wacky Hack Wednesday. My tip for today is what to do with leftovers from Thanksgiving. Specifically today I'm going to talk about leftover mashed potatoes. My family makes way too much food on Thanksgiving, so it's always a challenge to figure out what to do with all of those leftovers. We're going to make potato pancakes, and you're going to use 2 cups of leftover mashed potatoes. You're going to use 2 eggs, slightly beaten, 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of flour, and then I usually use chopped scallions, but you could use chives or even parsley, about a tablespoon or 2, whatever is to your liking. You're going to mix all these ingredients together, and then we're going to move to the stove, make patties, and give them a quick fry. Now here we are at the stove. A couple of tips. If your batter, depending on how the consistency of your mashed potatoes, you may want to add a little bit more flour. You don't want it to be soupy, but it will still be sticky. Not that you can make a patty, but that it will form a ball when you drop it into the pan. So I use an ice cream scoop, and I've used canola oil, and it's nice and hot, and I'm just going to drop that ball into the pan and let it sit there for just about a minute, and then I'm going to kind of smash it down with a spatula. And that way you'll have a nice formed patty. There's so much you can do with these. You can add bacon to them if you'd like. You could add some cheese if you want. I have a great breakfast hash recipe that I make and put on top of the potato cake with an egg. It's delicious. Or you can just serve them as a side dish with a dollop of sour cream and some fresh chives on top. Now when they're done, you want to transfer them to a pan with maybe some parchment paper to add to soak up any grease that you have. Remember when you're cooking on the stove to always use a pan that is the size that fits the burner, never too large or too small. Make sure you try to work with your pan handles facing in so that if someone comes by, they don't bump them and knock the hot pan off. Also, never leave an empty pan on a burner. And if you have knobs in the front, be very careful, because sometimes pets can jump up and accidentally turn your burners on. They do make safety knobs, safety caps for your knobs, so that might be something if you have pets or small children that you want to consider. All right. These are all finished. Let's see what they look like when they're all done. Here you go. Look what a beautiful dish this makes. It's a great way to use those leftover mashed potatoes. And remember, if you have a fire or water disaster and need cleanup, restoration, or construction, please call us at SERVPRO 330-497-4600. Happy Thanksgiving.